I'm going to show you mathematical magic. It's called a Möbius strip. You have a paper like this, scissors here. Nothing. I have a paper here, and I connect them together like this. So you have a ring divided by 2. So we have 2 rings. This is what we expect. The magic happens with a special strip called Möbius strip. So to make a Möbius strip, you have a strip, twist it. You twist it like this.
We are drawing lines to know the strip better.
We draw a blue line like this.
We draw red line on other side.
It's a strap with a red line, blue line on each side. Twist the strap, attach them together. Tape them now, or you can also use a glue. It doesn't make a difference whether you use a glue or not. Now, interestingly, so if you look closely, we start from blue line, and blue line stops here. And on the same side, red line starts here. And red line also stops here, blue line starts here. So it has just one side. So one side is strap. We make it as like an infinite
Loop.
Because it has such one-sided property, you know the recycle mark.
The triangle sign.
Motivated by this Möbius strip.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Complete the circle, one-sided circle. And also, there is a company called Integral use Möbius strip as their company logo.
Oh.
Also, this Möbius strip is used for the kind there is a belt. They twist a belt like this. They can use the both sides so that you can prolong even longer.
Oh wow.
Möbius.
Strip is used for various things. Now the fun part starts. There was a big one strip and we divided it by 2 by cutting them in half in the middle. What if we do the same thing for maybe it's a strip? It's going to be exciting. Drum roll, please.
I'm trying to make a drum roll sign about dropping the camera.
I'm going to put drum rolls.
Sound effects.
I'm still cutting it, and the last bit, I'm cutting in half the last bit. So curiously, becomes one giant loop.
How does that happen? What?
It didn't divide like this too. Became one giant strip. Again.
Whoa. Is that used for anything?
I don't know the practical use of this. It just looks amazing. It's,
Yeah. Maybe I'll look closer at it. Whoa. That's amazing.
What if we divide it again?
Divide it again?
yeah, what will happen?
Are you cutting it right to the end?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So now it's even more interesting. It now has 2 rings
What?
entangled together.
Entangled together. Whoa. Oh, that's mad.
It's interesting, right? It got
Yeah.
entangled again.
Oh. Do you know why it happens? Or is it just magic?
I don't know, it's in topology, mathematics has come up with some explanation, but it just gives me white noise.
Oh.
Möbius strip, if you think of a Möbius strip, it's quite interesting because you can utilize both ends. So when we have a colony outer space, we can have another planet, but where people can live, but it's just one-sided Möbius strip. You can travel one direction and then you can go any place. It will be quite efficient if we have a colony in outer space,
Whoa.
like Möbius strip space.
Oh, that's pretty amazing. I was like, wow, this is pretty amazing. Like, I just don't know how it... I just can't make sense of it. So the loops are... Is there any way of like... The loops will always be entangled with each other?
Yeah.
I just don't know how is that possible?
It's magic.
Is it to do with how many times do you twist the paper around when you make the...
One time?
Just once? So anyone can do this?
Yeah, anyone can do it.
It's like a puzzle.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Like, it's very thin, so it's quite difficult to... I have to be careful not to... Oh no. Oh no, it's broken.
I have a tape.
Okay.
Let me get the tape.
But this one here is 4 smaller rings and another 4 smaller rings.
Yep. And then in case of a 3 times Möbius strip, it's 4 giant rings.
Yeah. So 3 times cut Mobius strip. Yeah, 4 giant rings.
Yeah, we are good.
Okay, now for the bonus content. So if you're out and about, you have a drink but you don't have a cup, but you've got a bit of paper, you just need a square of paper like this. Just fold it in half. Fold this corner towards the edge, sort of in the middle, like that. And then this one to the opposite side. Then just fold these ones like this. Then just tuck it in like that. And I just made a cup which apparently does hold water, but we don't have any water.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Thank you. I learned it about like more than 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
I still remember. We have a cup that you can drink out of. I'm not sure how many times you can use it before it wears out. But if you need a drink, there's a source of water, but nothing to drink out of. Here's what you can do.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the bonus content.
You're very welcome. This looks like the container that you get from a particular fast food restaurant when you're ordering chips. It sort of looks a bit like the McDonald's chips container when you order